Today we'll be looking at how to install and set up the HireTrack Eclipse to Production Exchange interface. The first thing you need to do is install the Production Exchange service. So simply download from our FTP site the HireTrack to Production Exchange. I'll double click, run the setup, and once it's installed, the service will be installed onto your system. Next, it'll ask you, do you want to go ahead and configure HireTrack to Production Exchange? So I'll say yes. Now from here, after I've done this, I'm going to need to enter in some information. These credentials will be provided to you by the Production Exchange. So the first thing you'll need is a username. And then a password. Now the Production Exchange will have given you a company code for which you'll need to enter here. And you'll also need then to go ahead and set your single site location code. If you're running in multi-site, you'll need to check this box right here, and then you'll be given different location codes for each site. Also, you'll want to go ahead and check the setting up here if you want to include the heavy pencil availability in your calculations. Now, next I'll have to go in and set where my data is actually going to be located. So next I'll go here. And in this case, you want to go directly to the data folder. After it's been saved, then next you want to go ahead and click the Diagnostics tab and make sure that you're actually talking to the server. The first thing you do is say, is the server alive? It is alive. You'll also then want to go ahead and get all of the E-codes from the Production Exchange. You'll press Get All Kit. This may take a few minutes to download all of the Production Exchange E-codes. Once you're all set and you've downloaded your codes, simply close this. Now the Production Exchange will be running as a service on your computer. So go to Start, Control Panel, Administrative Tools. Open up the Services, and then scroll down until you find HireTrack to Production Exchange. Now it's a good idea to go ahead and set the login so that even if the machine is logged off, the service is still running. So you'll go here to the login, and I would suggest you use the administrative account in order to do that. Once you have that set, then you'll go ahead and say Start the service. Once the service is running, then HireTrack will be speaking to the Production Exchange website. Next, you'll need to configure all your equipment in HireTrack. So simply open up the equipment book and then go to the Production Exchange tab. Once you have picked out the piece of equipment you wish to post to the Production Exchange, simply click on that piece of equipment and then locate its E-code right here. So if I picked out an amplifier, then I simply double click. This will load up the E-code right here. Now you can set your maximum availability. If you had 10 amplifiers, for instance, but you only wanted to publish to the exchange that you had 8, you can then take the number availability down to 80%, in which case only 8 of your 10 amplifiers would then be posted to the Production Exchange. That is how you configure HireTrack for the Production Exchange. Once your information is entered and posted, then simply go to the Production Exchange and you should see your companies listed with your equipment.